He was a lot of things: a war hero, a public servant, a mental health champion, and an unwavering advocate for veterans. I wanted to take a moment to honor him because what we are here to talk about today, this historic investment in our nation, it represents so much of what Max Cleland was all about. He built a career on getting things done for everyday folks, on improving their lives. The Democratic Party is going to carry his legacy forward in the way we address people's everyday needs, in the way that we show up year-round for the communities that we serve. Because of all of you, we have that chance. Because you believed in President Biden's vision for this country. You all chose hope and leadership over division and inaction. You knew that with the right people in office, we could really build back better. So you put in the work. You know, I'm from South Carolina, and our state motto is, while I breathe, I hope. Hope is a powerful thing, but you all knew that we couldn't afford just idle hope. We needed hope in action. You made sure it wasn't just while I breathe, I hope. It was while I breathe, I vote. While I breathe, I organize. While I breathe, I make calls, donate, and organize my family and my friends. Less than 10 months after Inauguration Day, it gives me so much joy to say that your hard work has paid off in so many ways. If you've ever heard me talk, you've heard me say two words: Democrats deliver. That is and must be the Democratic message. That's what this D stands for, delivers. And since you all put them in office, President Biden and Democrats in Congress have delivered in a big way. For families across the country, for folks you know in your neighborhoods, for you and your loved ones. The American Rescue Plan got shots in arms, put checks in pockets, and gave every middle-class family a monthly tax cut with the expanded child tax credit. And that child tax credit has lifted millions of kids out of poverty. That means millions of kids across the country, you don't have to worry about opening the fridge and finding it empty. That's a whole lot of parents who now know that they can get school supplies or just put a few presents under the tree. Just a few days ago, we built on that success by passing the bipartisan infrastructure deal. My friends, we're going to address the everyday needs of Americans across the country with this legislation. We're going to modernize our public transit and repair our roads and bridges. This isn't some far-off thing. There's a good chance we're going to put folks to work filling potholes and upgrading railways in your community. One of my earliest experiences in politics was talking to an older Black man who was fed up with elected officials because none of them would pave his road, his dirt road, that is. I'm so happy to say that there's a whole lot of dirt roads in this country that are about to get paved, and that's just a start. We're going to get reliable internet and clean drinking water in every neighborhood. No more kids doing homework in McDonald's parking lots because they don't have Wi-Fi at home. No more families drinking water the color of my shoes. We're going to fight the pollution that far too often causes asthma and other health issues in communities across the country. Because of this bill, our neighborhoods will be better connected, more healthy, and as the president so rightly has said, ready to help us win the 21st century. We're going to do all of that and more. And at the same time, we're going to lower costs for families, fight the climate crisis, and create good union jobs. That's a lot to be hopeful for. And it's still not all. When we pass the Build Back Better framework, we're going to deliver even more results for the American people. We're going to expand Medicare to cover hearing and make healthcare more affordable for seniors. We're going to make childcare more affordable and guarantee every 3- and 4-year-old gets a free preschool education. No matter what they look like, where they come from, or how much money their parents make, this bill is going to build a generation of smart, talented American kids ready to take on challenges of the future. And it's going to save parents a ton of money that they can spend on other things like groceries or their mortgage or a college fund. And we're going to pay for it by asking the biggest corporations and wealthiest individuals to pay their fair share. I'm as hopeful as they come, my friends. We've come so far in such a short time, and it's because of each and every one of you. You all believed in President Biden's vision for this country. You put your faith in Democrats, and we delivered. If I know one thing, it's that the Democrats always come together to get the job done. We proved it again this week. It's all on us now to get the word out. The DNC is going to be spreading the word across the nation, but I need all of you to pitch in. Donate if you can by scrolling to the link below. Talk to your family, friends, neighbors, co-workers, and anybody who will listen. Make sure they know those two words: Democrats deliver. My friends, make sure that they know that when President Biden and the Democrats said that we're going to do something, we mean it. We know that elected officials are public servants first, second, and third. So we show up every day, understand your needs, and work hard to get real results. Republicans talk, they spread conspiracy theories, and they obstruct. But Democrats, we deliver. It's as simple as that. President Biden has made a career of showing up every day, doing the work, and getting real results. From his time as a county councilor to his time as vice president of the United States, it's always been about public service. He brought that same work ethic and commitment to the White House. And I think it's safe to say we've got a front row seat to one of the most consequential first years of a presidency ever. The Democratic Party and this nation are lucky to have Joe Biden as president. And it is my honor to introduce him now. Please join me now in welcoming the President of the United States, Joe Biden.
Hey, Jamie. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Chairman Harrison, I tell you what, your introduction was great, a little exaggerated, but thank you for your leadership. And I want a special thank to each of you, the grassroots advocates from all across the country. They tell me there's a whole bunch of you on this video. Look, let me start with this. Kamala and I were sent here by the American people to deliver. And that's what we've done. After years of infrastructure week, followed by another, we just passed a monumental piece of legislation. It's going to create millions of jobs. And that's not just Joe Biden saying it. That's everyone from Wall Street to labor saying it. Creating millions of jobs to grow our economy, make us more competitive, and take a giant step, and I mean this sincerely, a giant step toward dealing with the climate crisis. It's the most significant investment in passenger rail in the past 50 years, roads and bridges in the past 70 years, public transit ever, and we're going to modernize our ports, our airports, our freight rail, make it easy for companies to get their goods to market and reduce the supply chain bottlenecks, backlogs that are out there, and lower the cost for working families. We'll replace lead pipes in every American so that every American can drink clean water and not have to worry. Every American will have access to high-speed internet, and we'll see new fleets of electric vehicles, school buses, and national network of charging stations, over 500,000 of them all across America. So we can charge up and drive across the country without ever having to do anything other than know you can get to the next charging station and make it all the way without worry at all. We're going to also take away those diesel buses, which are where our children inhale diesel exhaust, making it safe, and battery-operated buses. For making sure bridges you drive over are safe, making sure the water you drink is clean, to making sure that our power lines and our levees are strong enough to withstand the next hurricane, the next flood, the wildfire, superstorm. Look, this legislation is going to change the lives of every American. And for 4 years long, the last president told us we're going to get the infrastructure done, but he couldn't get it done. So it was left to us, and we got the job done. By the way, we got some help from some Republicans who had the courage to vote for it initially and vote for it in the House. And now we need to do it again with my Build Back Better plan. And I'm confident we're going to get it done as we did in the past, everything else we've tried so far. And we're going to need your help. Your help when you're talking about it makes a difference. And for those families struggling to afford child care and elder care, our Build Back Better plan will be life-changing. For those 2 million women who can't get back into the workforce right now because of things like child care, this will get them back to work. And that's going to be good for them, good for the families, and good for the economy. But there's more. There's universal pre-K for every 3 and 4-year-old child in America. It's going to increase academic achievement in all children and give them an even start, no matter what home they come from, no matter how little they've been taught to read or they've been read to. It's going to change everything. More affordable health care and lower prescription drug costs. tax cuts for working people in the middle class and are working their way to the middle class. Together with the infrastructure bill, we're going to make the most significant investment ever to turn the climate crisis into an opportunity, new jobs. And all this is paid for by raising taxes on big corporations and the very wealthy. I'm not trying to punish anybody, but I'm insisting that they pay their fair share. It's fiscally responsible and it's paid for. Plus one more thing. It extends the refundable child tax credit that I put in the American Rescue Plan that we passed months ago. It's one of those things that I'm most proud of because not only has this meant a tax cut for working families, not only has it helped some 60 million children in America, it has helped to cut child poverty in America by more than 40%. And that's something to really proud of in my view. You know, we had some other big news just a few days ago. The COVID vaccine for children ages 5 to 12 was approved. That's going to give millions of Americans, millions of American parents peace of mind. And it means we now have all the tools to combat COVID-19. We have vaccines, booster shots, soon an antiviral pill that's going to prevent severe illness and death. And it's also been a long, tough fight, I know. We still have a way to go. We have every tool we need to get COVID-19 under control. And that's critically not only for the public health, but for our economy as well. I know you all know this. Just last week, we reported over 500,000 jobs were created last month. And the 2 months earlier, there was raised by 250,000 jobs that have been underrated. And, you know, it's just, I think it was about 230, I think it went up over 200,000 jobs. But that means over the course of my presidency, with your help, we've created over 5 million new jobs just since we got sworn in January the 20th. That's the biggest, largest number of jobs any president has ever created up to this point in their presidency. Now, I know that a lot of folks don't feel the progress we're making in the economy. I get it. I know the cost of gas, groceries, and rent seems to be harder and harder to handle. That's one of the more reasons why we should have to pass my Build Back Better bill. But to hold for a second here, you know, when we passed the first piece of legislation we passed, one of the reasons we did it, we knew people were in real trouble. So many people lost their jobs. So that's why you learned that we got everybody another $1,400 to get them through. At the time, they got a check for $1,400. It also made it easier for people to be able to, if you had a child, and we passed the child tax credit. It means if you had one child, you got a check for $300 a month. If you had two, anyway, it goes on. So it really helped, but we had to do more. You know, the Build Back Better plan is not going to cause inflation like people are talking about because 17 Nobel laureates in economics have looked at my plans and said they will ease inflationary pressure. So for those Americans who are focused on the cost of living, it's even more important to pass this legislation. Folks, I ran for president because for too long, the working people of this nation have been dealt out of the deal. And it was time to deal them back in. I ran to rebuild, as I said, the backbone of this nation, working people, middle class folks, to rebuild the economy from the bottom up and the middle out. That's why I wrote these bills in the first place. That's why it will matter so much when I sign them into law because of you. There's so much more to do. Protecting the sacred right to vote, immigration, the courts, building on the Affordable Care Act, protecting a woman's right to choose, and so much more. And my message is this. We need to remember what got us to the White House in the first place. We won in 2020 as a unified party, maybe more unified than ever. Now, as we look at 2022, we need to stay unified. We need to remember that the American people sent us here to deliver, to make their lives better. Let me close with this. This is no ordinary moment. This is truly an inflection point in the nation's history. I truly believe that you and I are doing something and some of the most important work ever, of meeting some of the most important challenges we've ever faced as a nation. From pulling out the pandemic that is, I hate to say it, lost 750,000 lives, to pulling our economy back off the junk heap here and get us back on our feet, to rebuilding the backbone of this nation, giving working people a fighting chance again, to confronting the existential crisis of climate change, to defending and protecting our very democracy and the right to vote. There's no one else coming to do this work. It's up to us, our country, our planet, our democracy. They're all in our hands right now. So let's stay together. This next phase is critically important. So let's stay engaged. Get involved. You already are if you're on this, but get involved and volunteer. Text volunteer to 43367. Let me say it again. Volunteer to 43367. We can do this. Let's believe in one another. As my grandfather would say, let's keep the faith. God bless you all, and may God protect our troops. And I'm going to turn it back to Chairman Harrison. Jamie?
Thank you, Mr. President. And let me just take the personal privilege here, Mr. President, and thank you. This weekend, I was able to take my 7-year-old to get vaccinated, and I can't tell you how emotional it was for me and his mom just to have that level of confidence and protection for him. So thank you for all that you've done to make that possible.
Thank you, Jamie.
Yeah. We got a few questions for you, Mr. President. The first one is, how will the bipartisan infrastructure bill help me and my family?
Well, look, the bipartisan infrastructure deal is going to have a significant impact on families across the country. The infrastructure deal is going to create good paying jobs, union jobs, not jobs paying $7, $8, $9, $10, maybe even $15 an hour. And the good part about this, none of these jobs can be outsourced. This building here, these jobs will do the following. One, put pipe fitters and plumbers back to work, replacing lead water pipes so every child in America can drink clean water. All those lead pipes will be gone. Transform rail, roads, and bridges, public transit, and modernize our ports and our airports and freight rail, increasing the ability for goods to move more quickly across the country and around the world. Manufacturing solar panels, wind farms, batteries, and electric vehicles to grow clean energy supply chains so we can export to the world as well, not just benefit our country, but export to the world. Build out the first ever national network of charging stations. I said over 550,000, so families can travel coast to coast in an electric vehicle. Make high-speed internet affordable and available for every American household, rural and city, and make it affordable. Clean up the brownfields and the Superfund sites, as well as plug abandoned mines and that are still open, orphaned wells, and stop polluting and protecting and start to protect public health. And by the way, capping these wells are going to pay the same wage that digging the well cost, rewarded workers. It's going to be a union wage. Build up our resilience to superstorms and droughts and wildfires and hurricanes that cost billions of dollars in damage. Just this past year, these weather events have cost $99 billion in America, $99 billion. And these investments are going to help families with their commutes and school drop-offs, with safer roads and better transit options. And everyone can tell me what the most dangerous intersection in your neighborhood is, can't you? We're going to fix it. The money's there for that. That's true all across the country. This bill is going to help fix intersections like those dangerous ones you know in your town or your city. And it's going to help businesses, small and large, compete getting their goods, the goods they make, to market faster and able to offer lower prices. How long have you heard people in Washington talk about passing the infrastructure bill? A long time. But we got it done. And by the way, 19 Republicans helped us pass it in the Senate, and Democrats voted for this bill. So it's not just talk, it's action.
Thank you, Mr. President. And I can tell you, particularly in rural communities, the broadband expansion is going to be big, and it not only for jobs, but also for healthcare. A lot of our rural hospitals are closing because they don't have access to broadband. So your help here is going to have a tremendous impact on many of those communities.
And Jamie, let me point out that it's not only that, it's going to, as you said, a lot of those rural hospitals, this is going to allow telemedicine.
Exactly.
It's going to make a big difference in people's lives. And how many people do you know, Jamie, whether it's in South Carolina or in Wilmington, Delaware, where I'm from, or wherever it is, and during this pandemic where kids were out of school and they're being taught virtually, how many parents had to drive their kids to do their homework in a McDonald's parking lot because they could hook into their ability? They had internet that you could hook into. But I mean, it's just ridiculous in a country as great as ours. I'm sorry to interrupt. Go ahead.
No, I agree, Mr. President. We also got a question from an educator, and she said, as an educator, I've been keeping an eye on the parts of the bipartisan infrastructure bill and the Build Back Better Act that would help our children. Can you explain how these bills would work together to help the next generations of students succeed in their education?
Well, first of all, I'm married to an educator. I think my wife, Jill, or I'm Jill's husband, as we say in my house. She teaches full-time at a community college and has taught for years in the public school system. And then since became vice president, we moved to Washington. Before that, she worked as a community college professor in Delaware. And now she works as a community college professor in Northern Virginia and still does her duties as First Lady. And she has an expression. She says, any country that out-educates us is going to out-compete us. The average cost of pre-K in the United States is $8,600. That's a tough squeeze for working families. Under my plan, which is now going to go in effect, under my plan, we're going to be able to provide free preschool for every 3 and 4-year-old in America when this next bill passes. And studies have shown the kids who go to pre-K are more likely to stay in school and do better over the course of education, no matter what the background they come from. Some kids come from backgrounds where, as you know, as a teacher, all the studies show where if you're from a middle-class family or an upper-middle-class family and there's books and parents read you and et cetera, you start off having heard 1 million more words than a kid coming from a poor household or a household with a single parent that doesn't have the time to do that. This is one of the best investments we're going to make because it equalizes the playing field. The 3-year-old from the house that had economic pressure on it and the 3-year-old from the house that doesn't, they end up being able to do the same thing throughout school. Look, and we're going to make sure that education beyond high school is more accessible for those families as well by raising the maximum in what they call Pell Grants. And we've increased the amount of those Pell Grants. And we've invested in community college and workforce programs that will be able to be used so parents can afford it. So it makes a big change in educational opportunity, plus so many other things I believe it does indirectly for kids in terms of their overall education.
Well, Mr. President, again, I'm married to a teacher, and I was a former teacher myself, and I can tell you, this is a big deal for many working families. And it's going to be a big deal for our kids. And we just want to thank you for everything that you have done to make this possible.
Jamie, the interesting thing is what really got me focused on the preschool and making sure it was available is, of all the countries in the world, we ranked number 33, I think it was out of 44 of the leading countries, according to the OECD. Most advanced countries in the world. The United States in early education. We rank at the bottom of the list. The United States of America. And it's long overdue. And it also shows all the studies that the great universities have done in the last 10 years demonstrate that if they go to preschool at 3 and 4 years old, it increases by something like 53% the ability of that likelihood of that child will go all the way through all 12 years and go beyond high school. So it's like you would say, or your wife or my wife, any country that out-educates is going to outcompete us.
Well, and Mr. President, I think people should also understand that this isn't your first time investing in education. the American Rescue Plan got our schools back open. And that is something that you did along with all the Democrats in the House and the Senate. And sad to say, not one Republican in either body actually voted for that plan, but it was you who helped to get our schools back open.
Well, I'm hoping, Jamie, that we can get back to a place where there's more civility in politics. I really mean it. And I've never seen it this way. You know, the Republicans who voted in the House of Representatives for the infrastructure bill, you've seen in the press the reports that the other Republicans are trying to strip them of their standing in their Congress. If they're a chairman of a committee, they're trying to strip them of that chairmanship. I've never seen it like this before. It's got to stop for the sake of America. I know I get in trouble when I talk about bipartisan, because people say, why the devil would I like any Republicans? Well, it's important. We are, unless we generate consensus in America, we're in trouble. And with the one thing we generated consensus on, and then the very people who voted for it initially, because it looked like the Democrats were going to be given credit for something, are now being threatened with their chairmanships. It's just not right. We're going to change it, though.
Well, thank you, Mr. President, from all of us. We really appreciate your vision, your leadership, and your heart. And you're the president we need at this moment. So thank you again.
What we need at this moment are the thousands of people you have on this Zoom here. And listen, I want to thank them all from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. It's who we are. Thanks.
Well, thank you again for joining us this afternoon, Mr. President. And we look forward to seeing you again soon. And I hope you all enjoyed the opportunity and the chance to hear from our President of the United States, Joe Biden. I also hope you take some time to celebrate yourselves. You know, the accomplishments we talked about today, none of them would have been possible without you. It's so important that you make that connection. And it's equally important that you stay engaged. If you'd like to make a donation to the DNC, scroll down and use the link below. We cannot lead if we don't win, my friends. So we've got to win big in 2022. We need to make sure that President Biden has the majorities in Congress that he needs to continue delivering for the American people. Now, many of you know my story, and you know that I'm a big comic book nerd. That is how I learned to read. But the Avengers aren't coming, my friends. It's up to us. But here's the thing. I'd pick each and every one of you over Thor or Captain America or Vision or Iron Man any day of the week. I want to thank you all again. I want to thank you for being here and thank you for everything that you do for the Democratic Party. It is indeed an honor to be in this fight with each and every one of you. Thanks again, and look forward to seeing you at our next town hall.
Millions of jobs by building sustainable infrastructure. We're going to invest in infrastructure. We'll invest hundreds of billions of dollars to modernize our infrastructure. This is a generational investment to modernize our infrastructure. We reached a bipartisan agreement on infrastructure.
The motion is adopted.
Hold on.